Hi everyone, I'm Professor McBroom. Welcome back. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most unavoidable and often misunderstood parts of work life, conflict and negotiation. Now, before you think conflict is always a bad thing, let's clear that up. Now, all conflict is destructive. In fact, some of the best innovations, strongest teams, and most motivated employees come out of well-managed conflict. Conflict happens anytime two or more people or groups see a threat to their interests, needs, or goals. Maybe you've had a project partner who insisted their way was the only way, or maybe two departments at work fought over who got more budget. There are common examples of task conflict and resource conflict, and they're not always bad. When managed effectively, conflict can spark creativity and lead to better decisions. But when handled poorly, when emotions take over, it becomes dysfunctional conflict. That's when people stop focusing on the issue and start focusing on each other. I'm sure we've all seen that before. A great example comes from Marks and Spencer, a global retailer. They recognized that conflict was slowly teamwork and creating tensions across their 85,000 employees. Instead of ignoring it, they trained a group of mediators, people who could help employees talk through disagreements early. The result? A healthier, more positive work culture and faster resolutions. That's what constructive conflict looks like in action. When you find yourself in conflict, how you respond matters just as much as what the conflict is about. There are five main conflict management strategies: collaborating, which is a win win, I win, you win. You work together to find a solution that satisfies both sides. Then there's compromising. We both give a little. This is middle ground. Each side sacrifices something. And then there's competing. I win, you lose. Sometimes necessary when quick, decisive action is needed. And then there's accommodating. I lose, you win. You yield to maintain harmony or because the issue matters more to them. And lastly, avoiding. No winners, no losers. You sidestep the conflict entirely, which can help in minor issues, but not big ones. Here's a quick self check. Think about your go to style. Are you a collaborator or a competitor? Knowing your natural style helps you adapt to different situations. For example, like a department chair who has two instructors disagreeing about grading policies. One wants a rigid standard, the other prefers flexible. Instead of forcing a decision, they may facilitate a collaborative discussion, focusing on shared goals, fairness, and student success. The result could be a blended approach that they both feel proud of. Now, that's collaboration at work. Conflict follows a process. It starts small, maybe just a disagreement, and can escalate if left unchecked. One helpful model is Glasser's 9-stage model of conflict escalation, which ranges from simple hardening of opinions to total breakdown in communication. To de-escalate conflict, managers can stay calm and neutral, avoid overreacting, model respectful behavior, refocus everyone on shared goals. And this is big. Manage emotions. Once emotions take over, logic tends to walk out the door. If you've ever written an angry email and regretted it 5 minutes later, you know what I mean. Let's talk about negotiation because it's a skill we all use. Whether we realize it or not, negotiating a job offer, dividing tasks with a roommate, or agreeing on project deadlines is all negotiation. There are two main types: distributive negotiation, win-lose. One side's gain is the other one's loss. Think haggling over prices. Integrative negotiation, which is a win-win. Both sides work together to find a solution where nobody loses. The best negotiators separate people from the problem, focus on interests, not positions, and search for mutual gains. Here's a quick real-world insight. Research shows that people who negotiate their job offers earn 7 to 8% more than those who don't. And over a lifetime, that can add up to more than $500,000. But only about 12% of women negotiate their initial offers compared to 52% of men. That's a powerful reminder. Advocate for yourself. Negotiation isn't conflict, it's communication. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, two sides just can't agree. That's when alternative dispute resolution steps in, using a third party to help. There are three main types. Conciliation, a neutral third party improves communication and relationships. Mediation, a mediator helps Both sides explore solutions, but the outcome isn't binding. Arbitration. The arbitrator makes a binding decision, much like a judge. Some organizations even hire an ombudsman, a neutral person employees can talk to confidently. At Sigmet, a technology company, hiring an ombudsman led to less stress, better communication, and fewer conflicts overall. Conflict is inevitable, but how you handle it defines your professionalism and leadership potential. The goal isn't to avoid disagreements, it's to use them productively. So, next time tensions rise at your work or in your team, pause and ask, is this conflict constructive or destructive? What approach would turn this into a learning opportunity? With practice, you'll not only manage conflict, you'll transform it into collaboration and growth. Conflict is natural, growth is optional. Choose growth. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment by sharing your own conflict management stories. See you in the next one.